Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, or evening, or morning, or just good. So today, as you can see, we are going to be doing some Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. We may have a guest joining us later, we shall see. So let's get into this. I'm going to go Lieutenant. No, I don't want to reset the tutorial.
After Vergon buried their nukes, the leaders of the never see war of that scale again. Peace would reign in our lifetime, and the lifetimes of our children. They could not have predicted the Cylon Rebellion less than 30 years later. The worst conflict in colonial history, and we are at a stalemate. No foothold gained that isn't lost again within weeks. The Jupiter Project was supposed to be our ace in the hole, the largest, most powerful Battlestars ever created. Each of the 12 colonies were promised one, in return for signing the Articles of Colonization. The first, Galactica, was Caprica's crowning glory. It went missing 2 weeks after deployment.
Yay.
Athena, the 5th ship to be completed, belongs to Pycon. We were days away from delivering it when we heard the news. Pycon's capital cities were devastated by Cylon assault fleets. Among them, our own colonial fleet headquarters. There was no chance to intervene. Command of Colonial Fleet has fallen to Rear Admiral Kane. Our mobile shipyard, Daedalus, has become the ad hoc fleet headquarters. As Kane's XO aboard Daedalus, you have been promoted to Operations Commander of the entire Colonial Fleet.
Yay.
Kane intends immediate retaliation for the attack on Pycon. The War Room awaits your arrival, Commander.
Yippee. And the game has crashed. Really? Okay, let's try that again. No, I knew it hadn't got an autosave. Well, we're off to a great start.
After Vergon buried
Shut
their
up.
nukes, the leaders of the...
I'm not sitting through that all again. We don't need to. There we go.
Pycon's Battlestar is almost ready to deliver, but Sinan says it can't make an independent jump until the fuel lines have stabilized. Kane's orders are to jump Daedalus to Pycon with the Battlestar Athena attached ASAP. That means we have to clear the scouts here or risk telegraphing our movements to the entire Cylon fleet. I'll prep the deck crews for the jump while you deal with the toasters. Good hunting, Commander.
Thank you. So, looks like our first mission is to kill some Cylons who are sitting above Scorpia shipyards and making things difficult for us. Okay. Okay, so this is the tutorial without the tutorials.
On it, Commander.
I want you to launch your Vipers and go to full defensive mode. Alright, we have visual. Oh. Both manticores are firing. But they won't do much. So, full assault mode.
Understood.
And
Understood.
launch missiles. Oh, there they go. Missiles away. Nice. Oh, we've got
Sir,
another contact.
we've got a new Dratus contact.
Okie dokie then. You two are awfully close to colliding, so let's not collide. That would be for the best. You head off in that direction to engage over there, and we will use the Lancer to wipe this guy out.
Hostile unit identified.
Oh, our Vipers are coming in by the looks of things, so...
Missiles incoming!
Ooh. Looks like their rear armor has taken a bit of a beating, but should be okay. Alright, focus your fire on him. Continue. Oh, our Vipers are making light work of them. Look at them. They're so small in comparison to the Nemesis, which has just exploded. Excellent. Alright. Let's bring you around and focus your fire on him. You need to come around as well so you can keep firing. Oh, a couple of hits on their armor.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll keep going. Ooh, we have some missiles ready, so let's launch from both Manticores. His rear armor is burned, so... Two hull points, god damn. However, we've got a bunch more missiles coming in. Let's just make sure these two aren't going to collide. Yeah, it's fine. End our turn. There we go. And then our missiles just impact the wreckage. Apart from one.
All hostile contacts are down. We recorded a vid feed of the battle if the commander would like to replay the fleet's performance.
Sure, just this once. Ooh, right in the tailpipe. And again. Oh, you can really see those Vipers coming in. Lovely explosion. Missiles away, but it wasn't needed. Kaboom. Down he goes. Oh. On the wing, Viper. There we go. Chapter 1 completed.
Commander.
Thank you.
But we still have work to do.
Of course we do. So, I'm going to get one Manticore under construction. Alright, they want us to jump
Kane
to
has
Pycon.
got her stomping boots on. Started shelling out orders before she'd even finished sticking the Admiral pin to her jacket.
Oh,
She's
we
amped to
can
prove
jump.
She's ready for the top job of Colonial Fleet.
Alright, we're
Can't feel
jumping
good to earn that
to
promotion off the back of your superior's
Pycon
bad luck.
to deliver the Battlestar Athena. Yeah, that's why you said you didn't like it, girl. Because you said that you would have preferred it to be real time, which I don't know, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't have minded it being real time, not at all, but it just kind of, I don't know, it seems like it might be a bit difficult to go with all of the tactical like it is with turn-based. I suppose this is turn-based. It's very hard to classify, really.
Prepared to jump in 3, 2, 1. Jump complete. Dratus contacts bearing
Great camera
017,
angle.
Karam 021.
Pycon and the rest of the 12 colonies are watching our every move, Commander. Some would see a colonial fleet fail. Ensure we succeed.
No pressure, sir. No pressure at all.
Thank you, Lieutenant. I was already aware of this. So this is the Manticore. This is the Athena. Look at her. Brand new Jupiter-class Battlestar. Which is the class of Battlestar from the new 2004 Battlestar Galactica series. However, that one has seen 40 odd years of service and such. It doesn't have all the lovely armor plating and all the niceties that the Athena does. So let's get her clear of space dock.
So say we all.
She also has 2 Viper squadrons. We're in the Mark 1 Viper era at the moment. Before the Mark 2s even existed. Okay, so we've got one over there, and one over there. Dispatch a Manticore to each.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I'm in a shipyard. Boost your defense, because that increases your radius range. You may recognize the Daedalus shipyards from the Battlestar Galactica miniseries, because this is Ragnar Anchorage. Well, it becomes Ragnar Anchorage at the end of this war. It gets plopped in the Ragnar Anchorage clouds, and it becomes a stationary starbase. Alright, I think we've plotted our moves, so let's go. Look, the Vipers launch from the launch tubes as well, isn't it beautiful? Oh, looks like we've got some raiders on long-range sensors, so Athena, dispatch your 2 Viper squadrons to engage, no, them, thank you.
Understood.
You need to go up, because your gun is on the bottom. There it is. Cute, isn't it? But that's better angle. Oh no, but obviously it doesn't have a great amount of lateral movement, so we want to get it up higher, and we'll launch
Commander.
missiles there. This Manticore, you can come over here and go up slightly. Let's move the Athena up a little bit. Obviously she's a colossal ship. She weighs 1 billion tons, and even with boost thrusters, she can't move that fast. But I'll tell you what, she can do some serious damage. As you can see, 8 batteries on the top. That 2 on the front here, another 2 down below. Her launch tubes, and a lot of point defense guns. So she's pretty powerful, and unfortunately we lose her in this after this mission, because she gets given to Pycon, who constantly moan that we were too slow. I ordered you to launch missiles, right? I did. Looks like those two are going 1-for-1 on that. Let's get you higher and focus your fire on that. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a war driver squadron. This is hackers. They're little hacking squadrons. So that means we don't have any raiders on the field, which is good. We've got our 2 Viper Mark 1 squadrons moving to engage.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll keep her on boost thrusters for now. Ramming is a thing that can happen in this game, and sometimes it's completely unintentional. Alright, there we go. Ooh, this red beam that you're seeing is the Cylons over here in the Nemesis hacking my Manticore. And as you can see down here, I have a firewall. And once that firewall burns through, they start doing damage. However, they are going to start doing damage to my fire control systems, meaning my main guns can't fire, and I can't fire missiles either, so we kind of want him to die, preferably before that. He's got no front armor, and we should be above him enough there to pound his top armor down. Okay, there we go. What is your... Nope. Jupiter? Okay, so they're almost within range. Oh, now they're even more within range. Cool. Let's bring her side on and fire missiles. This Manticore is also now in range, so no, that one. And you can fire missiles. Yeah, so as you can see here, the war drivers are being obliterated by my Vipers, and they are trying to hack my Manticore, which is wearing down his firewall pretty badly. Alright. Ah, here she goes. The Athena. Her main battery does a lot of damage. It's just she's really inaccurate.
Understood.
With them, which is slightly depressing because she's such a powerful warship. Got my Vipers there. She does have a flak ability, which is just like in the show. It's just you can't use it around your own friendly Vipers if they're near your ship, which kind of makes sense. Alright, let's bring you down slightly so you can get a better shot on them. What we got going on over here? You're still chasing this guy down,
Understood.
are you? Let's turn that off. They're about to break through my firewall and damage my fire control systems, which, as you can see, is going down very quickly. I've got to take it offline for repairs, so what I'm going to do... No, Nemesis. 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 I'm going to pull all my Vipers off to engage him, while my Lancer continues to engage this guy who's almost dead. Yay. And the Perry's pulls off while she repairs. No, we can fire missiles while she's veering off for repairs. And then let's bring the Athena around a little bit more, so she can destroy the Talon. I mean, she has 120 armor, pretty much front, top, front, left and right. She's weakest in the rear, so you want to keep her ass facing away from the enemy. Oh, I didn't tell her to focus fire. Oh well.
Commander, I've asked Sinan if there is any way we can stop those Cylon tech ships from hacking our systems, but he's being stubborn.
We've already minimized onboard networking. Your firewall should keep them out for a while. Otherwise, take the subsystem offline for repairs if they cause too much damage.
Or you can rely on the tried and tested method of shooting the Cylons down before they get the chance.
Just like the Kane from the series. Alright. Let's get you focusing fire and launching some missiles.
So say we all.
I mean, if we look at our turrets, you've got the Battlestar artillery, which do 4 damage. They're just quite slow firing and they're very inaccurate. Then you got your point defense turrets, which do very little in the way of damage, but they're very accurate and they fire really fast. And then you've got the remainder of the Battlestar artillery, which are very low accuracy, but do lots of damage. So with a Jupiter class Battlestar and the Artemis that you get later, you have to get in quite close, which is unfortunate. Yeah, fire control is down, so he needs to repair that before he can do anything else. We took down a bit of his health with the missile barrage. What's going on over here? You are missing him completely.
Yes, Commander.
He only has 6 health left, so you can take him.
Missiles incoming!
Oh. Look at the Athena's just fire. Ah, he swung underneath me, the git.
Understood.
He won't avoid me this time. Well, he might. Alright, our Vipers are now coming into attack range. I just love seeing the Jupiter class here unload with everything she has. Oh.
Sir,
Nice.
PyCon Intel just confirmed that Admiral McKinley died in the attack on Fleet HQ. With Admiral Sarkis still missing aboard Galactica, Admiral Kane remains the commanding officer of Colonial Fleet.
Great.
McKinley was a good commander and a good soldier. We honor his memory today. So say we all.
So say we all.
Yeah, what she said. Alright, well, as you can see, that Talon has gotten boned.
On it, Commander.
So let's take the Athena out of combat mode
So say we all.
to bring her around ready for her trip to PyCon. Not that it actually does anything, but you know. Re-enable fire control. And son of a bitch, he's still avoiding me.
Yes, sir.
You can't avoid me forever. You can't avoid this.
Missiles on their way.
And down he goes. Serves him right for being a dick. Oh,
Jadis is
and at the
cold.
exact
All
same
hostile
time,
contacts are cleared.
we destroyed
If you're
the other one.
finished playing with PyCon's toy, I believe it's time to hand Athena over to their defense ministry.
already been
307
notified,
damage.
Commander, there's something else. We're having some difficulty with Daedalus's navigation computers. It'll be easier to explain from the war room.
Look at it. It's so cool. Ah, she only launched one missile because of her fire control was so badly damaged. Just the incoming amounts of fire from her. Beautiful, isn't it? And there we go. Down they go. Nice. And that's the only mission with Athena,
Admiral,
which is saddening.
Commander, we have a problem.
We have
The
many
Aegis
problems.
relay that we use
List
to
them.
outsource our jump calculations is malfunctioning.
Well, that is a problem.
Malfunctioning. What's our effective jump distance?
It's difficult to estimate with just the onboard computers. The red line extends beyond Helios Alpha, but we'd probably need an intermediary jump to get anywhere significant outside of the system.
This is what an ambush looks like, Commander. Find us a way back to Helios Gamma immediately. I want Daedalus under the cover of Ragnar's clouds before the Cylons can attack.
Sir, we
Hello?
suspect a satellite at Caprica Terminal may be the source of the Idris interference affecting our jump distance.
Cool.
I have the briefing packet ready.
Let's go to Caprica and nuke something important, shall we? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the Mark 1 Vipers, at least on the Daedalus, over to a Raptor. Well, 2 Raptors.
Prepared to jump in 3, 2, 1. Sir, Caprica Terminal has been locked down and local forces are en route to our position. Readings indicate there's definitely a bogus transmitter in the area.
Civilian lives are of value. Their property is not. Find and destroy any relay hijacked by the Cylons.
You heard her, Commander. Go blow up somebody's satellite.
She's such a bitch. Alright. Launch them. And these are the Adamant class. These are the local forces. They have Vipers with launch tubes. There's the launch tubes. And they have broadside only guns. They don't have anything for facing forward or backwards. They can launch missiles, but other than that, they're broadside only. This is their effective angle. So I'm going to show off something that I like to call the Wall of Death.
Yes, Commander.
And while we do that, let's bring our manticores over to here. Right, cool. How's our launching of Raptors and such going? Good, we've got our Raptors and our Vipers in the air. So, Raptors, I'm going to send you over to take out that satellite. Yeah, they're not the modern day Raptors that you're used to from Battlestar Galactica series from 2004. They're the older version. And they're also the more fighter shaped version than the one that you're more commonly seeing. Alright.
On it, Commander.
How is calculations for the Wall of Death coming? Let's boost your thrusters. And yeah, you two have your thingamies out, the Vipers.
Yes, Commander. On it, Commander.
Form up a bit closer to each other, for the
Understood.
love of God. Oh dear. So this is what happens when the game realizes you're about to collide with something. It shows up in red. So we don't want that.
Understood.
The wall of death is forming. Slowly but surely. Dun 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 dun.
Hostile unit identified.
Oh dear. Oh, we've got a Talon.
Sir, new Dratus contacts. Terminal broadcast isn't expecting any arrivals, so we have to assume the jumpers are hostile.
We do we? You're veering off in the wrong direction, dipstick. Actually, no. I kind of want you to do that. And this is the start of the Wall of Death. You shall see why I call it that soon. This is the start of a serious issue. No. Just like that. That's fine, thank you. Oh, I didn't put Daedalus on defensive mode. Now I did. I don't know why I always put her on defensive mode, I just kinda do.
On it, Commander.
Let's do that. At least that way they can get some angle on
Understood.
this Talon. We will also get them
Missile
to
tubes
launch their
prepped.
missiles. Missiles away. Watch out, Vipers. There we go.
The satellite is destroyed. We can leave Helios Alpha, correct?
Not quite yet, Admiral. Idris data is still compromised. I've got another candidate for the source of the interference, however.
Of course you do. Raptors, I've got a new target for you. No, 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 no. Yes!
Understood.
Alright, so you guys can now move into attack formation. And launch
Missile tubes
all
prepped.
missiles against them. There we go. Oh no, wait. That's attack formation. Because doing it like this, it gives them clear missile launching capabilities for every ship in that formation. Because they can launch missiles, because they come out the sides, and then they travel down towards it. So if they're all on the same level, you've got a good chance of launching a missile out the side and just straight into the side of one of your ships. So that is why I put them in an attack formation, as I call it. Which is just slightly raised or lowered. Adamants, how are you doing? Where are you going?
Yes, Commander.
Muggins. There we go. And target. No, 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 no. Yes. There's an easier way of doing it. Click. Click. Vipers, you are to target this radar squadron.
Understood.
Because they will become irritating. This is why I call it the Wall of Death. Because you get 3 of them firing like this, and it can get very, very bad for the people on the receiving end of said maneuver. at it, we will, whoops. Boost weapons. Because, I haven't shown this off, but, posture. There it is. Boosting to offensive increases fire control strength and increases turret accuracy. So if I reduce that to defensive mode, their firewall regen and Dradis range, damage reduction and marine armor, etc., becomes much stronger. However, as you can see, turret range is reduced and so is turret accuracy. So I put them into combat mode to increase their accuracy. So let them unload. How are... oh dear. Oh dear. They are not doing so great.
Understood.
Gonna bring you guys around
Yes,
for
Commander.
the moment. Now I know you don't have any forward firing weapons, but you do have port and starboard firing weapons. Oh, there we go, one nemesis down. Let's bring you guys around to engage this guy. Alright, they're engaging there, and these guys are engaging over here. I want to assist my Vipers. Oh, I think we got a bit of friendly fire there. Now this is almost perfect. What we would really like to do is no. Little bit lower. Like that. And like that. And then we hope to hell this guy doesn't turn into us. Talons are not normally known for their suicidal tendencies, but you never know. Now we've helped the Vipers out enough so they can take out the Raider prototype squadron by themselves. How are you guys doing? Oh wow, you battered the hell out of his left armor.
So say we all. So say we all.
That's a little too low for you, I think.
On it, Commander.
There we go. That's about right. Okay. Here goes. Ooh. No. That's what we wanted. That's the sort of impact that we wanted. We're going to just slow these ships right down and fire guided missiles at... No. Yes. At them. That should do quite a bit of damage there. Oh god, what's going on over here? No. Chase down the nemesis, please. While you're at it.
Missile tubes prepped.
The two outside ones can fire missiles at him. How's our Raptors doing? Have you not destroyed that yet, for God's sakes? Alright, it does look like our fighters managed to take down the War Raiders. Or Raiders. So, that's good. So, let's unload into this guy's house. Yeah, we've recalled our damaged Viper
Interference
squadron.
is still in place, and it seems to be getting stronger. Commander, I have identified 2 more satellites showing potential interference.
Oh dear. That's a cargo ship, dearie. Oh, they just killed this guy, so that's okay.
So say we all.
Let's bring you guys around to engage there, and our Raptor squadron that is already over here, we will tell them to launch their rockets, unguided rockets, at this satellite, which is fine because, well, the satellite's not moving, so let's bring you guys around
Yes,
to keep
Commander.
you within firing range. Yeah, they've only got 4 fighters left, so I don't want to really launch them again if I can avoid it. Oh, now we're through their armor. Ooh. Nearly 20 damage. Nice. They're running away still. We need to
Yes, sir.
try and keep up with them, but keeping our broadsides towards them. Oh damn, your fire control systems were badly beaten. Yeah.
Understood.
Boost thrusters to get you two into position to assist. Our Raptors have launched their unguided rockets, which 4 of them should do in total the 4 damage to this satellite, so we will recall them, return to Daedalus. And boom! Yes. Oh, one of those missiles did the damage. Jesus.
Yes, sir.
Yes, let's do it that way.
Understood.
That's a brilliant idea. Okay, you guys can't launch missiles till next turn.
Adamant is taking damage.
Wait, what? No! Come on. Oh. She's taking a beating to her left armor, that's why. And to her front. So we need to keep her to the port
Understood.
side. There we go, now they can launch missiles.
Yes, Commander.
Also, we now have 7 Vipers. So, I'm assuming they're being repaired or rebuilt.
Subsystem is back online.
I don't really know. Each turn. There we go, our missiles should finish that guy off. You can launch your repaired Vipers, I suppose. Alright, let's bring...
Yes, Commander.
No, turn off boost thrusters. Let's bring
Yes,
you
sir.
guys round. Stop it. And around we go. And I just want one of you to launch missiles on that. Dorio and Perez. Fire control is offline. Okay, now it's not. Launch your missiles. Unloading onto him. Nice.
No
Those
choice,
Vipers
sir.
are back online.
Navigation data is still compromised. They must have control of the entire Idris system by now.
Not to mention we've destroyed more Caprican infrastructure in the last few minutes than the entire Cylon fleet could on a good day.
We've wasted enough time. Commander, remove the Cylon threat from Caprica Terminal before any more lives are put at risk.
Working on it. Alright. Hard to port. And
So say we all.
rise. There we go. Looks like they're firing on the manticore. Oh, Viper's coming in. There we go.
Yes, Commander.
Let's just get our manticores into a position to aid us. Nice. We're beating the hell out of them now. No, it'd be a waste to launch missiles. There we go. Mission completed. That was quite a...
Admiral Kane, Caprican and Quorum representatives are on the line. They want to know about Colonial Fleet's involvement at Caprica Terminal.
Divert
Cylons
the calls
did
to
it.
my office, Lieutenant. And get us out of Helios Alpha, Commander, before I am forced to ground the Daedalus for good.
Why? It's not our fault. Besides, blame the Cylons. Yeah, the Cylons did it, you know? That's what you gotta say. The Cylons did it. Daedalus delivers Battlestar Athena to Pycon. Officials say too little, too late. Well, you know, if you don't want it, we'll have it back. Yeah, let's go over to blueprints, because we have now unlocked the adamant glass. So let's get a couple of those in production. How many? Let's rush one, and we can't do that. Okay, fair enough. However, that's a bit of a problem. Just a little bit of a problem. No, we'll end turn. And again. It's better.
Detected a Cylon escort fleet, sir.
Over Tauron. Damn it. What we'll do then. Transfer you to there. Bah. Build ships. Do we have enough now to finish that? No, we don't. Now we do. That's that one finished. You can transfer over to Colonial Fleet 4. And you guys can jump to Tauron. And you can build me another adamant frigate. Because I'll tell you something, I'm adamant that I want another adamant frigate. Okay. Let's engage the Cylons over Tauron in order to keep them from destroying it, I suppose. Alright. So we've got 2 adamants. Let's jump them in.
Prepared to jump in 3, 2, 1.
Now it starts off relatively easy. And it gets much, much harder. Trust me on that one. Alright.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
going to boost your thrusters and you are going to
Understood.
scout for us. While we move in much slower. to back you up. Looks like 4 Nemesis classes, as none of them appear to have launched fighters, so you can veer off.
Yes, Commander.
And you can go off like that. You guys can move
Yes,
to
sir.
engage.
IFF confirms unit
Yeah,
is hostile.
Nemesis,
Hostile unit identified.
Nemesis, Nemesis. And you? Nemesis. Yeah, I thought so. Alright, Wall of Death. Slow down and go to attack mode. Also, launch missiles at this guy.
Missiles on their way.
Because I'm going to get them to focus their fire on this guy. And if they're focusing fire, well, we don't want them to end up just going crazy, do we? You're going to focus fire on this guy, and you're going to launch your missiles at this guy. So hopefully we can take him down with a barrage of missiles. That'd be good. Alright, let's see what happens here.
Missiles incoming.
Crap.
Adamant is taking damage.
Oh, he got in the way. Git. Also, what? Oh, Jesus. He took a serious pounding from those missiles. We gotta break him off. Break him off and spin him round. The Wall of Death has been broken, but
On it, Commander.
it's how it has to be. Engineering, get repairing. Oh, you're firing on him, are you? Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Focus your fire.
Adamant is taking damage.
I'm aware, but he's turning away, so he's fine.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Destroy them. Destroy the toasters. Okay, our Vipers are taking him on as well. Let's swing him around to here. Our Adamant over here will keep on there. And you can come
Yes,
over to
Commander.
here and carry on firing on this guy. Preferably right in the arse. Yeah, he goes down. This guy won't be long before he goes down, I don't think. Nope, there he goes. 2 in 1. Very, very nice. Alright, let's launch missiles against this guy. Missiles against this
Yes,
guy.
Commander.
And you're coming around, so missiles against this guy. Because this guy's taken a pounding, and oh, he just got taken by 3 of his own team's missiles,
Missiles
which
incoming.
do damage. They will do damage to your allies if you hit them with missiles, which is why I form into the so-called attack formation. Yeah, this Nemesis is done. He's done. RIP. Well, we survived, and we only took minor damage to the hull anyway. Armor? That's a different story. Okay. Ah, help, I've slidden away from the table. Slidden? Yeah, slidden's a word. How are we doing on that other Adamant? Okay, we've got a couple of turns left. Okay, now I can rush it. Cool. And we want to put you in the Daedalus fleet, which we are now going to jump to Cocalis. For the time being, we will leave this fleet over Tauron, and it can be, for the time being, our Helios Alpha defense fleet. And then we'll reinforce it later. Okay. And we are being attacked at Tauron again. You know, it's almost as if they don't learn their lesson. Which is surprising considering they're Cylons. Okay. So, both Adamants launch Vipers, you boost thrusters.
Understood.
I should probably use my Vipers as a scout unit, so... Okay, we're going to boost thrusters on everyone.
Understood.
And use our Vipers as a skip. What the... No. Use our Vipers as a scout unit. As... Well, we've got quite a long way to go. Looks like 3 ships. It was a 1300 fleet stack, so... Probably 3 Nemesis. But we shall see if they release any fighters. Does not look like it. So in that case it is 3 Nemesis. Which is good. Alright, send you
Understood.
guys to engage. You guys will engage way before we get there. Turn off boost thrusters now.
So say we all.
And we're just going to coast in slowly while while our Vipers go and engage at long distance. And then we're going to launch missiles. Where are you going? No, that way. That works. We'll put them into our Manticore attack formation. Dun 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 dun. There go our Vipers. Oh, they're already under fire. But they'll be fine. They can outmaneuver any Cylon frigate with relative ease.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
Just watch that bloody asteroid, for the love of God. It's the last thing I need, you crashing
IFF
into that and
confirms
dying.
unit is hostile.
Alright, well we have visual on one of them at least. And we have also done some damage. So
Missile tubes
let's
prepped.
finish this guy off with some missiles right into him, and let's slow our fleet down.
Yes, sir.
As you can see, if that
Missiles
if that
incoming!
Manticore had been lower, this Adamant would have launched missiles straight into his side. Okay. Dive. And dive.
Yes, sir.
There is method to my madness. Catch him in a crossfire. Down he goes. And switch all of you to full power to the weapon systems. Oh yes. Alright, let's bring you around and down so you get a clearer shot. Manticore, you need to come down. Adamant, speed up a bit so you can keep with them. Nemesis are the more likely ones to ram you. You can keep with them. I'm going to boost your thrusters for a second so that you can catch up, because you kind of fell behind a little bit there. Alright, let's let's launch missiles at that guy. No. Because he's lost his top armor but hasn't had any hull damage as of yet, where this guy has.
Understood.
So let's focus fire on the CY6 rather than on that guy. Missiles are away. Oh, he's boned.
On it, Commander.
Dive down, and switch to
Yes, sir.
that, and you can keep up with him. Yeah, he's got what, 2, 3 missiles left to impact, and he's on 19 health. So worst comes to the worst, I'll unload into him a little bit. Oh. And there goes that one. Very nice. Very minimal damage done to the fleet. Just got to strap some armor plating back on and we're all good. And Tauron is once again protected. Alright. Let's use the Daedalus fleet to engage. Alright, what I want to do put him there. Put you two there. Because obviously I have done this. I think I've gotten up to chapter 6.
Fleet
I
group
think.
is jumping in.
So I have a rough idea of what I'm
2,
doing.
1.
Doesn't mean it's easy though. And this is on the lieutenant difficulty, which is the easiest.
Multiple contacts on Dratus, sir. Records show there hasn't been a Tauran presence out here since the war first broke. We can safely assume any Dratus contacts out there are hostile.
Well,
Blast us away home, Commander.
let's get visual confirmation on that first, shall we? Before we make that assumption. If you don't mind, let's launch Raptors and Vipers from Daedalus.
So say we all.
And we'll keep you going slowly. However, you two can be boosted forwards. Maximum speed
Yes,
ahead.
Commander.
Or as, and we'll put you onto defense. That increases its Dratus range if you look. So that's our Dratus detection range. It almost, I wouldn't say doubles, but it adds nearly, what, 15-20% onto our Dratus range? I don't know, let's find out. 20% almost. Well, 19% Dratus range increase. Alright. Let's go. Look at these two. Chugging along. Alright, so these two have launched fighters, so that's what these are. These little ones next to these huge ones. This normally means that it's launched fighters of some kind. We just don't know what those are. So what we're going to do
Squadron target is confirmed.
is dispatch you two, the alert Vipers there that we have, to engage
Yes, Commander.
the whatever they are, raiders, war drivers, could be anything. And we'll keep our raptors back here at the base. Well, at Daedalus, not the base. What I'm actually going to do is put you two into attack mode a bit earlier. Because you might get a lucky... Oh, there you go, a lucky shot off and take out a couple of raiders. Yes.
IFF confirms unit is
Viper Mark
hostile.
1s versus raider squadrons, such as these, of the old school raider style. Viper Mark 1s have a vastly superior chance. No, they're vastly superior to these raiders. Even though there's more of these, the Vipers are just so much better. However, when you get to the prototype raiders, as you saw in the last mission or the mission before, the Viper Mark 1s get the shit kicked out of them. So that's never good. Alright, let's raise you up, you two up, into combat mode. We're into combat positions.
Yes,
A
Commander.
little bit lower, there we go.
Missiles on their way.
Launch missiles. From the
Understood.
Lancer and the Duria? Dunno. They'll also unload with their main guns. Oh, look at that crossover, isn't that beautiful? Oh, she's lost her front armor already.
IFF confirms unit is hostile. Commander, multiple new Dratus contacts.
It
It's
appears
okay.
Someone really doesn't want us leaving Helios
We
Alpha.
have our adamant over there. So I'm pretty adamant that we'll be fine. Actually, I'm gonna raise you up. You raise me up so that I don't get rammed by a Talon. And let's just hope that he doesn't raise up and collide with both of my ships, because that would just be horrible. You're up. And Raptors, you are also up. However, you have unguided missiles. So you need to get pretty close in order to launch them. Okay, we're good. We're
Missiles
good.
incoming.
However, you two are now very, very close to each other. Yeah, I thought you would collide in the next pass. Now they travel pretty quick, but yeah, fire rockets. And we'll have to keep our eyes on them
Understood.
to see what happens there. How are our Vipers doing? Oh, they are actually struggling there slightly. Let's bring these
Understood.
two around to avoid them colliding into each other. No, we want to drop you down a little bit further. There we go. Now there's a much decreased chance that they're going to collide. Rockets away. Nice hits. Good hits, Raptors. Very good hits. Ooh. This adamant's about to have a... I'm adamant that this adamant's about to have a really bad day. However, we're going to drop down and engage this nemesis. Ooh. Alright, we've almost destroyed that that raider squadron, and these guys will then come to reinforce this Viper Mark 1 squadron. Are you peppering his rear armor? Looks like you are. Yeah, there's another Talon coming in behind us, but I think for the time being we might be out of range. I was wrong. However, our rear guns are opening up on him. They're not as good as our forward guns, obviously. Actually, yes they are, thinking about it. Because if we have a look at our turrets, our front cannon does 1 damage, it's high accuracy and very high fire rate. Where these guys are 0.4, but there's 2 of them. So they may not be as accurate or do as much damage, but they do very close to as much damage, so it's all good. How are you doing on killing this thing?
Understood.
While your rear turrets pepper this guy, also launch missiles rear
Understood.
after him. How's the Hyperion doing? Oh, she's beating the crap out of him. How's our Raptors doing? Not bad, not bad.
Manticore is taking damage.
Shit, I was afraid of that. Good job, Hyperion. You're now right up his tailpipe. Nice. Both of our Raiders have now... Oh, for God's sake. Both of our Vipers have now defeated the Raiders. However, this guy specifically has lost his... No, I'm okay, thank you.
Understood.
Has lost his rear armor, or his front armor. And he's taking a beating on his rear armor as well. Which is not good. You come around like that and launch missiles into this guy as well.
On it, Commander.
That should do him.
Manticore is taking
Oh,
damage.
he's launching torpedoes. Oof. As you can see, torpedoes do quite a lot of damage. I mean, the Daedalus is not entirely defenseless. She's got pretty powerful turrets. It's just she doesn't have the armor to remain in sustained combat for very long. If at all, really. Oh god, you two are going to collide again. Alright, let's spin you right
Understood.
round. And get your fire control systems being repaired. Where are our Vipers? They're unloading into this guy, so that's good. Although his rear armor is down, so let's change their priority target to
Yes,
this
sir.
Talon. Alright, he's doing good work there.
So say we all.
Let's just keep him drifting on sideways. Crap.
Manticore is taking damage.
Yeah, he will do. He'll take some serious damage from that volley. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Full burn.
Understood.
We need to get you behind and underneath him, preferably, as that is where he doesn't have any guns. Because these guys are limited in their angle of engagement. And if I can get this Manticore below, sort of here, he can fire without being fired upon. Alright, what I want you to do is launch your missiles into his arsehole. Take that offline again.
Yes,
and launch
Commander.
your missiles into his arsehole. This guy is being attacked by the Vipers. Oh yeah, he's gonna die next. Nice. He's not firing on the Daedalus, is he? Not yet, but he will do if he gets the chance. Well, he bloody well won't get the chance. Because the Daedalus is going to return
Manticore
fire.
is taking damage.
Or at least she should. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Subsystem is back online.
Good, good, good. Oh dear. Oh, she just... That was risky, risky, risky maneuver. Now dive below. Dive below. For the love of God. Dive down hard. Harder than that.
Yes,
That's
sir.
it. Very hard. Dive, 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 dive. Oh. 5 health. Jesus. Jesus. That was close. That was really close. Almost lost him. How is this thing not dead yet? Vipers, what are you doing? Oh, they're turning around. Oh, fair enough. Daedalus has taken some damage to her armor, but she's mostly intact.
Yes, Commander.
You can move ahead at flank speed to go and engage him. Manticores. This one's hiding underneath this guy, and I don't blame him. Not even slightly. Crap. He's now turning. He's going to get a shot off on this guy.
Manticore is taking damage.
Oh no! There he goes. Get. Alright. I should have rammed him. Seriously, Vipers, what are you doing? Just kill him already. Defensive is online, but I won't be able to target those missiles. Didn't I tell you to launch missiles? Yes I did. Good. Oh, they're gonna hit one of the construction bays. Yeah. Ah, there goes our rear armor. That's right, mate. Come flying straight towards my adamant. I'm sure that won't go horribly wrong for you. Come on, dude. You've got to avenge your brother. Your fellow Manticore-in-law. Kill him. Oh, for the love of God, Vipers, would you stop toying with your food and kill him, please? Thank you. All right in the arse. Wait, what do you mean that didn't kill him?
Yes, Commander.
I hate to tell you this, but you're gonna be awfully bloody close. Let's go to there. Now, if you miss his arse at this range...
Yes, Commander.
I'm just gonna have to fire you, honestly. Obviously, he's gonna move, but... if you miss, you're fired. Pure and simple. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Turn off boost thrusters. And go to there.
Yes, sir.
And focus your fire on him. Hard to starboard. Oh, come on. I don't think our guns are gonna... Oh, we managed to get one volley off before this turn ended. So, let's move in closer and launch missiles once again. Oh, you little bastard. For the love of God.
Yes, sir.
Just die. You persistent little scrote. Alright, we've got our Vipers now coming in after they dealt with their friend over here. So, they should be able to take him down. And my adamant should be able to take this guy down on his own. Now that he's in angle, he's volleying.
Adamant taking damage.
What? How are you taking damage? Oh, you've taken a pounding, that's why. Alright, let's do this and just hope upon hope that this nemesis enjoys living. Looks like he does. Hi. It's a shame that he enjoys living, really. Because he's not going to be doing it for much longer. Especially now that I'm right behind him. Adamant, Hyperion, prepared to unload all volleys into his arsehole. Oh, okay, one of my Vipers has decided it wants to come over here and defend the Daedalus. Okie dokie. How is this thing still alive? For goodness sakes.
Understood.
Are you taking the actual piss? There we go, finally. Hyperion. Oh, for crying out loud.
So say we all.
They're stubborn, aren't they? Bloody Cylons. Right in the butthole. Down he goes.
All Dratus contacts are clear. We
Finally.
are go to get to Helios Gamma, sir.
I'll sleep better when I can see the Ragnar clouds again. I don't think I've had more than 4 hours of rack time since PyCon.
We aren't safe yet. I want the Daedalus in Helios Gamma before we're attacked again.
Yes, Admiral. FTL drives our spooling. Commander, we'll jump on your word.
Cool, let's do that thing then.
What happened at PyCon and Caprica is unacceptable. If we're to get a handle on this war, we need offensive forces out there actively repelling these Cylon incursions. Commander, small strike groups may suffice for scouting, but to defend the colonies, we require full capital fleet groups led by officers of Colonial Fleet. I recommend you recruit experienced officers to provide strategic oversight to our fleets.
Sir, one of McKinley's officers survived the attack on PyCon. We could recruit them to help aboard Daedalus. Once an officer has been recruited, they need to be assigned to the fleet group they will oversee.
This officer is experienced enough to be promoted. Hand them their new badge, Commander. As they become more experienced, officers can choose to focus on fleet-wide tactics or bolster the strength of their personal flagship.
Ooh.
The presence of a Colonial Fleet officer at a colony will encourage the local government to pay their Tilium stipend. We didn't create the articles just to have them ignored.
I did click tutorials off, you know this,
Commander,
right?
it is your job to keep the Daedalus well-resourced and the 12 colonies defended. I have other business to attend to. Lieutenant Agathon will brief you when I have further commands.
Yes, we have unlocked torpedoes. However, we can't unlock anything else, which is a shame. Okay, officers. Recruit. We have none available to recruit. Well, that's a bloody shame, isn't it? Although this guy has given us the ability to have a couple more ships in... Alright, let's jump back to Scorpia.
Fleet group is ready to jump.
Good, good. Rush that one. And transfer to Daedalus. Officers, can we recruit any more? Yes, we can. Recruit. Confirm. Hector Gillian. Assigned to the Colonial 4th Fleet. Yes. Can I... Whoops. Can I promote her? For 425 requisition points. Not bloody happening. Because there is a ship here, right here, under the Battlestars tab that I want. And that costs like, I don't know, I think it's like 1,000, so we're back at Ragnar Anchorage. Yay! Now, let's have a gander over onto the map. I like to think that my commander has just climbed onto the table. As you can see, there are all these mini-planets between the main 4 systems. And this is because the thing that we use to calculate our FTL jumps, so we don't jump into a sun or something, which is highly unlikely. There's a lot of space out there, so you know it's not likely to happen, but you know, apparently it is. Well, I suppose if you're jumping close to a planet, yes, but yeah. So the thing that we use to jump between the systems easily and in one jump is scrambled. The Cylons have taken it over and screwed it, so now we have to use our computer systems to jump from an intermediate planet between the systems to another planet in the system. So we can cut straight down from Helios Delta to Helios Alpha, but rather than doing it in one jump, which unfortunately we used to be able to do, we now have to do it in 4. And using your FTL drives, hold on, Daedalus, FTL recharge, 30 Telium. So you can wait a couple of turns, and then it doesn't cost. But in these central planets and intermediary planets, you stand a good chance of being attacked. So ideally you want to spend as little time in the uncharted spaces as possible. So it's going to cost you Tilium to jump, and the more ships you have in your fleet, the more Tilium it's going to cost. So you've got to be careful. What's
Turns
this?
out Kane and Sinan have a little side project going on with the Scorpia shipyards.
Ranger
Mark II
blueprint,
variants of the Viper fighter.
Artemis,
The Admiral is after a good news story
and
after what happened
Vipers.
at Caprica Terminal.
Mach 2
Something to
Vipers.
boost
What's
confidence
this?
in Colonial Fleet and keep the funding rolling
Protect the science station.
Don't implicate Mims
Sylvan
into
teams
spending
are still
spree.
present on
She
the
still has
station.
7 colonies waiting for their
Ambush and
Jupiters.
protect. That's
anyway,
worth a lot of
the
requisition
Scorpion shipyards
points.
could use some relief. As a primary manufacturer for many of the colony militaries, they're under constant harassment from Cylon forces.
Now,
Sir, Kane wants Daedalus at Scorpia to double the workshop capacity for the first batch of Mark II Vipers. I'll have the FTL drives spun up and ready for your jump command. This Aquarian research station has been under Cylon surveillance for a while now. Despite that, the scientists have been working out here for years and are refusing to leave. Clear out the Cylon spies before they change their mind and decide to blow it all up.
can I speak now? Good. These missions are secondary missions, basically. Yeah, research, Helios Delta. They're just secondary missions that appear that needs an officer in a fleet to complete. And the only officers that I have are on the Daedalus and in Colonial Fleet 4. And I would have to jump twice. Well, 3 times. Alright, screw it. Because you see, that's out of range. That's way out of range. But that's not. I don't see how that's out of range. But that's not. Oh well.
Fleet group is ready to jump.
Good. And you can also go in and see Caprica City on Caprica. 4.9 billion people live on Caprica. And Pycon, 1.4 billion live on Pycon. Also, having the Daedalus in orbit around these planets gives bonuses. So it's worth picking a planet where it gives you a positive impact. And any ship, anywhere you have an officer above, is fortified, and that means that, well, if I go over to economy, steadfast, they're producing 30, 22, 36, you know, whereas the concerned ones and the unstable ones are not producing nearly as much. So we want to try, where possible, to keep officers in fleets above all of these planets, all of the 12 colonies. So we'll
New
postpone
adamant has been deployed.
chapter 5. And you see that's 50 Tillium right there to jump. This adamant, we want to transfer that to the fleet group Daedalus. And end turn. Damn it. Do an emergency jump. 250, you see. Alright, we can take them. Alright, Lieutenant Colonel Hector Gillian. Aboard the command ship Kronos. Let's jump them in.
Prepare to jump in 3,
Two.
2,
What?
1.
Now you see, I would have thought that doing a jump like that and getting them right next to each other, barely sort of, what, 500 meters apart, I would say that is more dangerous than jumping to a frigging planet. But, you know, what do I know? There they are. Bring us about.
On it, Commander.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. There we go. You guys launch. That's not the adamant. There it is. Launch your Vipers. I would have thought, I mean, a planet, much larger thing to hit. So, you know. Oh, this is going to do pigs to the navigation. Oh no, not too bad. Alright, both Viper squadrons. Looks like just 3 Nemesis, so
Understood.
This shouldn't be too difficult. Move to engage. And we're going to just slow down on our fleet.
Understood. On it, Commander.
Just give our Vipers a chance to get there, you know? Use our Vipers as long-range scouts. And get our fleet prepared for the engagement ahead. Oh dear, our Adamant and our Manticore are going to collide. Let's drop that Adamant slightly. Okay, that's better. And here go our Vipers. As you can see, they will get into range far before our fighters.
Hostile unit identified.
Alright, we've now we now have visual on all of them. So
Yes, Commander.
missiles, missiles, missiles. And what we're going to do is we're going to slow right down to
So say we all.
almost a crawl in order to give our
Yes, sir.
Vipers and missiles a chance to do some good work. Ooh, that was awfully close.
Missiles incoming!
Top armor, really? I would have said that was more likely right and front armor, personally, but no, apparently that was top armor. Alright. You guys break off and engage. everyone focus your fire. Focus your fire. Focus your fire. Oh yes, we completely obliterated his top armor. And as such,
So say we all.
what I'm gonna do is bring you up to here and tell you to focus fire on him so that we hit his top armor. Oh no, he's moved around now, we can't hit his top armor anymore.
Yes, sir.
But we can chase him
So say we all.
until we can hit his top armor. Oh, our Vipers did the job. Good work, Vipers.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. Launch missiles on this guy. Missiles. This guy. Let's raise you up so the missiles go preferably over
Yes, Commander.
the Kronos. Ooh. That was awfully close. There he goes. Alright, swing
Commander.
round. Move to engage this guy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, will the Vipers manage to stop any of the missiles? No. They bloody tried though. Alright, we managed to do quite a bit with those missiles, so let's boost this guy's thrusters
Understood.
to get him into position much quicker. And we will boost the Manticle's
Commander.
thrusters as well. Oh, I wasn't sure if he'd be able to hit him, but he is. Oh.
Understood.
Yeah, there he goes. Good work, fleet. That's alright, Sierra. At least you made it. We're going to postpone Chapter 5 still and use Artilleum to jump to the sticks to do this mission. There we go. Proceed with the research in Helios Delta. Alright, let's jump our fleet in.
Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1. Hostile Dratus contacts all over the station and no local forces present. Go be a hero, Commander.
Thank you, Lieutenant. I was going to be. Alright. So it looks like, I would say, I am winning, Sierra. Right now I am kicking butt. I would say 3 Nemesis and 2 Talons. So,
Yes, Commander.
you two launch Vipers and come about. Hard 90 degrees. Cool. Oh no, it looks like there was just one Talon, because we've only had one fighter launch, so...
Understood.
Let's get both of you to go and engage there.
So say we all. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll do that for now.
IFF confirms unit is hostile.
He has not, no. Which is disappointing. Raider Prototype Squadron. Damn it. That means it's going to be a bit more difficult for my Viper Mark 1s to take them down.
On it, Commander.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Missiles, this guy. Missiles, this guy.
Understood.
Missiles, this guy. Focus this guy. Focus this guy. And focus this guy.
Hostile unit identified.
Ah, down goes his front armor. Ooh. Alright. Oh, I just realised I've not even put them onto combat mode. Combat mode. Combat mode.
Missiles incoming! Manticore is taking damage.
Oh, Jesus! I think my Manticore and a Nemesis... Yeah, by the looks of it, my Manticore and a Nemesis just rammed each other. Whoops. Oh well, that's one less to deal with. It's not what I should be getting from that.
Yes, sir.
Adamants form wall of death. Colonial prerogative. Sierra 1-2. Yeah, I didn't mean to ram though. That was a accident. Focus your fire on this guy. And you, focus your fire on this guy. I intend to make him very dead. Really? Top armor again? How are we managing this? Oh, we can launch missiles.
So say we all.
Oh, starboard armor on that adamant's damaged. However, the Kronos flagship is fine. Oh yeah, it's funny, it's just annoying.
Missiles incoming!
Where are my Vipers? Oh, they're engaging the Talon. Keep up the good work, Vipers. Whoops.
Yes, sir.
Vipers, I want you guys to engage
Understood.
him, and I want you guys to engage him, and then leave the Talon to my adamants. No. So far there is no modding support for Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, which is kind of sad because it could really work quite well for some of the some of the other sci-fis. Alright, let's unload into this Talon. That's it, we're through his armour. Oh, his hangar bay is getting completely wrecked. Ooh, we did a lot of damage to his hangar bay. Unfortunately, it wasn't worth it because he's already out of fighters. Because he's launched all his prototype raiders. 15, 11, okay, so they should finish him off soon. Oh, get wrecked, son. Let's come round his arse, because that's where he's got less armour as well, because his armour is buggered. Also, fire missiles onto the main surviving
Missiles on their way.
Nemesis. It would be indeed, Sierra. There goes that one, so this Mark 1 Viper squadron can move to engage these guys, and this guy is about to go down, I do believe. Come on, there we go. And these Vipers will move in to engage this Talon with us, for now, until now, when I tell them not to. Go and shoot him. Thank you. You're kind of getting a bit wide there, Adamants. No, I don't. I have the mission to do Viper to get Viper Mark IIs, but I don't have them as of yet. So these are just the Mark 1 variants. They're alright, and they're pretty good. They're not as good as the Mark IIs, but they're pretty good. Ooh, his poor armour is about to buckle.
Element is taking damage.
Yep, it's buckled. But it's fine, because we took out that Talon. And he was the bigger threat than the, excuse me? No, they're not going to hit each other, I can promise you that. There we go. Just don't run into the debris. Okay, we're good. Oh, I just love the more visceral impacts from the Battlestar Galactica universe.
On it, Commander.
It's just beautiful to see. Alright, we're going to come alongside him. Ooh. Also,
yes,
while we're at it, launch more missiles.
Yes, Commander.
Now, I could have my
Adamant
Vipers
is taking
protecting the Adamants from missiles, but I'll be honest, I don't think I need it. Not from one guy.
Understood.
Oh yeah, I know. I had a game where I had one squadron of Mark 1 Vipers, or Mark 2 Vipers, and a beaten tail Manticore that was managing to outrun the fleet that was chasing him. There was 4 Talons and a Revenant. And I won that battle using the Mark II Vipers. They did over 1,000 damage. So, I know how good Vipers can be. And success, right? Yeah, I think so. I think we won.
Objective is still online.
You're damn
work,
right
Commander.
it is. Thank you, Lieutenant. Unfortunately, rest in peace, Perrys. It's a shame. He was a good ship. I didn't know him, but he was a good ship. Postpone that. Now we have 1,300 RP points. So you know what? I think in the next turn we are going to we're going to jump you over to Canceron because you're going to help with them. And now we're going to do Chapter 5. And get myself some Mark II Vipers. And hopefully some Artemis class Battlestars. Spoilers. I'm so gonna get Artemis class Battlestars. Nice.
Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1.
Don't I get to see the rest of the fleet
Multiple
jumping?
Dratus contacts,
Apparently not.
Commander. Scorpion Intel has already confirmed hostile bogies.
I knew they were under pressure out here, but this is the worst I've seen the Scorpion shipyards. Incredible they can get anything done under these conditions.
Well, they kind of can't. That's kind of why we're here. Alright, Daedalus, launch Raptors and Vipers. All adamants. Whoops.
Yes, Commander.
Ahead, launch Vipers. Ahead, launch Vipers. Ahead,
So say we
launch
all.
Vipers. Manticore, ahead. And I believe, if I'm really unlucky, a Revenant can spawn here. I'd rather it didn't, but it can. There we go. All of our Mark I Vipers have been launched. Looks like we have a couple of fighters, which is fine, because we
Squadron
will
target is
dispatch
confirmed.
you two to take out them, and you two to take out them. Once they've done that, they can form up together and engage the most aggravatingly annoying target that's on the battlefield. Don't know what that is yet, but when I find out, they will be targeting it. Let's raise you up. You raise me up so that missiles don't impact my sides. So you are, I don't know, what one are you? You are the rear. What are they? Raider prototypes. You see, those are kind
Yes,
of a
sir.
pain in the ass. What are those? Artemis class Battlestars? Question mark.
Hostile unit identified.
Talon. Yeah, that's alright. It's the Revenant that I'm concerned about seeing. Honestly. But while we're at it,
Missiles
let's
on their way.
deal with this guy in his entirety. All adamants
Yes,
form
Commander.
Wall of Death formation. Yes, because that's exactly what I wanted you to do. Wall of Death formation formed. And also, while you're at it, go to attack modes. Ah, because my CIC has increased, that means I can vastly increase my range and such. That's excellent.
On it, Commander.
Okay, it's going to take a little longer to form the Wall of Death then. Fine.
On it, Commander.
Go. All ships launch missiles. Oh, that was what I was afraid of. Yeah, they've got a Revenant.
Commander, I'm seeing hostile contacts not engaged in the fighting. They appear to be scouting the Scorpio fleet's wreckages.
They'll be scavenging for ammunition. Destroy the wreckages before the Cylons can turn our own slugs against us, Commander.
Commander, a word?
What do you want?
I don't often have the luxury of investigating field damage. A few moments of footage before you destroy those hulls could provide invaluable data.
Okay. Raptors, you're up. You're going to go and sit there and do something magical. Our Manticore is actually about to ram that guy, which is not what we want. Not even slightly.
Yes, Commander.
And you up. There we go, and then we can get a nice full broadside from our adamant frigates on that guy.
Understood.
Are you guys still engaging the war drivers or the raider prototypes? Yes, they are for the moment. Damn it! I wanted to turn them loose on the Revenant, because that thing's going to be a pain in the ass.
Missiles
Nice.
incoming!
Nice. No, not nice. There goes my Manticore. God damn it. This will probably be the last mission that I do tonight. But the video will be up on my
Squadron
channel
target is
tomorrow, most likely. Have you guys finished engaging those raiders? You have. Excellent. Go and attack these guys.
Understood.
That guy, because he's really, really mean. And I would much rather he was really, really dead.
Understood.
Focus all fire on that bloody thing. No, not Daedalus. She doesn't have the staying power against a Revenant, for crying out loud. Unload onto that bloody Revenant now. I want that thing dead.
Adamant is taking damage.
I'm aware you're taking damage. I really, really need that Revenant dead. I'm not even
Yes,
joking
Commander.
about this. It really needs to die.
Adamant is taking damage.
It's fine, because so is that Revenant. A hell of a lot of it. Crap. So 2 of my Adamants are critically damaged. However, I have missiles. No, not Daedalus. Stop it. And that one. There we go. Now, I don't trust that Nemesis, so what we're going to do is dive. Dive. Dive.
Understood.
Reform the Wall of Death formation. My Vipers are engaging this Revenant, which is good, as long as he ends up dying sometime soon. I'll be quite content.
Adamant is taking damage.
Alright, all of my ships have just launched missiles at him. Oh yeah. Yeah, that Revenant's dead. Excellent. I fucking hate those things.
On it, Commander.
Aside from being absolutely horrible to fight, they also have a ridiculous amount of armor and guns. Which, as
On
you
it,
can
Commander.
imagine, not what I need to be facing right
Commander.
now. Especially considering I'm 1 ship down. Now, like, if this Talon didn't move, this would be very, very close. But I know that the Talon is going to move, so it's fine. Yeah, that Revenant's dead. We've got a Nemesis heading over here. Okay, we need to break these guys off to come and attack the heavy
Understood.
raider squadrons, because, you know. No problem, Sierra. Hopefully you'll be able to watch the full video tomorrow without lag. Hopefully.
Squadron target is confirmed.
All of you engage. You as well. Engage.
taking damage.
Ooh, a lot of it. It's taking a lot of it. We might be about to lose an adamant.
Down.
Yeah, we did. Crap. That's not what I wanted to happen. Alright, hard to port. What am I looking at here? Oh, okay, good. Get engineering repairs working there now.
Adamant is taking damage.
I'm aware of this, that's why I'm swinging it round. Screw you, Nemesis. Go away.
Commander, I gave you an order.
Sir, the commander was following up on a request from Sinan for damage reports before.
Mr. Quaid is not in command of this fleet, Lieutenant. Destroy those wreckages now.
Yes, sir, bitch, sir. That's more like it. Now we have full armor on our left side. Alright. Destroy the wreckages. On it like Donkey Kong it.
Squadron target is confirmed.
And you guys can also do that one. And Raptors, I want you to launch missiles against this
Understood.
one. You guys can't fire missiles yet, can you now? Yeah, will do. Rear damage. There we go.
What the frack? Commander, all hostiles are disengaging. Admiral Kane isn't happy with us. But at least we stopped the Cylons from salvaging any more ammo from those Scorpion ships.
Lucinda's becoming rash in her decisions. That was valuable data we could have used. She forgets she must prove the stability of Colonial Fleet to the Quorum.
Well, if the Cylons keep running away, maybe you can finally finish building those Jupiters. And build us one while you're at it. You could do with the firepower. Right, Commander?
We lost 2 ships. With at least 600 plus crew on each ship. That is a lot of dead people. Alright, blueprints. Now we can unlock the Viper Mark IIs and the... Oh, we can't unlock the Artemis class Battlestar. Alright, well, we'll unlock the Viper Mark IIs. And we're going to have to save up to get the Artemis class Battlestar. Oh, there's a Strike Fleet mission there. And then there's another mission over there. But that is it for today's stream, I'm afraid. As I've been going for about 2 hours now. Yep. And I'm pretty bloody tired. So, thank you all for watching and joining me on the stream. And if you're watching this on the video on my channel, make sure to subscribe, as when you subscribe you should get notified as to when I live stream, so you won't miss a stream again. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and ta-ra!